Hey everyone, so we're gonna talk about episode 4. This is good. There's going to be some spoilers, so if you haven't seen it yet, look away. But if you have seen it, let me know what you think. The Superman gets awakened, and he joins Lois as she's mourning her dad under on the burial under the tree, and they have a nice little reunion. The Jonathan and Jordan are still kind of at odds and ends, but they come together towards the end. Jonathan is now embracing more powers. He has a first. He gets to have a first solo rescue mission, which ends up being the almost like a trap. And so I think that was also maybe Luther testing Jonathan's powers. Maybe. I don't know. But this was a really, really a little bit calmer episode. Chrissy's and Kyle's relationship is more upfront on this episode. Their wedding is happening. We get to learn a little bit more about Chrissy's parents. We get to meet her mom. Lois's cancer is progressing more and more, but I don't think she's letting anybody get just how far this is progressing inside her. So she's keeping those cords and she's keeping those cards really, really close. So make sure that she doesn't worry anybody because she's a fighter. Coach Gaines, it was a little bit of a standout, which is really, really fun. It was a nice little comedic moment. And Jordan is still a little bit hurt as far as what's happening, what happened with his mom and who she chose. But we come to find out why Jordan was upset is because he felt like because of him, Sam died, and because of him, his dad died. And then Lois has a nice little conversation with him. Lois also has a conversation, and she was very, very supportive of Christy's wedding because she was getting a little bit of cold feet, but they decided not to marry, just to have a giant party and continue on from there, which is going to take a little more time for them to evolve their relationship and also evolve their future together. Chrissy, of course, was talking about maybe having some gummies, but she can't because she is pregnant with Kyle's child. So she is just feeling everything, all at the same time, plus wedding, plus, everything is changing. And so she has a little bit of a freak out, but she's able to come back to her senses and she's able to kind of relax a little bit and take a look at a bigger picture and realize that she still loves Kyle. They just need to kind of slow down a little bit when it comes to marriage and just focus on each other, have a nice relationship, raise a child, and go from there. Clark is becoming a little bit more weak. His heart is now is not the same as his real Kryptonian heart, which was more enduring. But this is now a big taking him a little bit to get used to. He's not able to keep up with Jonathan when Jonathan did a training, which was really, really well done. That was awesome to watch. But his hearing is not as sharp. His tolerance is a little bit weaker, so maybe we'll get to see him either kind of go down a path of becoming more human, finding a balance between the Kryptonian cells and human cells, or maybe his Kryptonian cells are just going to take over. His car didn't heal yet, so there's a lot of these little components in this episode towards the Clark where he's coming to find out that he's not that invulnerable. But when Jonathan has a solo mission of the rescue in Metropolis, he joins him, but he's able to kind of just to take out the other guy really, really fast. But also we get to see just how much seasoned Superman is versus the boys. The boys have a nice little heart to heart, and Jordan gives Jonathan his mask and his outfit and his costume, and Jordan needs to figure some stuff out because I think he's still feeling that guilt. So Jordan says, "Why don't you go be a Superboy for a while and hone your skills, get better, practice." And get out there and see how it goes. So that was really, really nice of them to kind of get together and having that nice little moment. Also, Jordan and Lois have a nice little moment too, where she explains him that that's still her son and she loves him and she understands. And she feels bad that she had to choose Jonathan, but she chose Jonathan to live because Jonathan didn't have powers at the time, so Jordan did, and so there was a lot of nice little conversations that were heart to heart. This episode was a little bit more laid back, which was nice to see those human relationships, which was nice to see those some of those loose ends, for especially emotional loose ends, kind of tie in, get fixed up, and so which I'm sure it's gonna go lead into next episode that's going to kind of blow everything up. That being said, right at the ending, Lewis's phone was going off and saying Superman is back. And so all the newspapers were picking that up, and I'm sure she's going to have to do some damage control, which I'm looking forward to the next episode. Overall, this was a good episode. There was a lot of relationships that got fixed. There was a lot of growth that happened. There was a lot of we see Jonathan get more powerful. It looks like he was even surprising Clark that how powerful he's becoming. So I'm looking forward to see what they do with Jonathan and Jordan, and to see how they marry those two into more action, more rescues, more everything. So yeah, this was really really good. I really enjoyed it. This show has been awesome so far. So I'm looking forward to next episode. So let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment if you like. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching my small little channel, and we'll see you guys at the next episode.